I am 32 and married to a man who still holds doors open for strangers. His name is Elias. He is 36, tall in the way that makes people look twice, and steady in the way that makes me roll my eyes. We have been married 6 years. I have spent 4 of those years thinking I could do better. On a Saturday in late October, we are standing on the back deck of our rental house on the edge of the old river park. The wind is whipping the colored leaves into little cyclones. I am holding a half-empty bottle of cheap champagne. Our friends cluster around the grill, arguing about the best way to smoke a brisket. I am bored, and boredom always makes me cruel. Elias is explaining to our neighbor, Jonah, how he keeps the lawn so green. He talks about soil pH and the right kind of seed. I cut in, laughing too loud. If the grass dies, I will just replace you this weekend. A new husband, a new lawn, same difference. The words drop like a match in dry leaves. Jonah coughs. Elias stops mid-sentence. The deck goes quiet except for the wind and the hiss of the smoker. Elias looks at me, eyes the color of river stone. His voice is soft, but the kind of soft that cuts. You know what, Mara? Do it. Replace me. See how that works out. He sets his beer on the railing and walks inside. The screen door slaps shut behind him. I expect him to come back with another platter of sausages or a joke to smooth the tension. He does not come back. I shrug, sip champagne, and tell the others he is just being dramatic. Jonah looks away. Our friend Delilah mutters something about respect. I pretend I do not hear. That night, Elias sleeps on the couch without a word. I scroll on my phone, convinced he will apologize by morning. He does not. Monday, I find a yellow sticky note on the bathroom mirror. In Elia's block handwriting, it says, I am staying at Jonah Place. Taking time. Do not call. I snort, crumple the note, and drop it in the trash. Good, I think. Let him sulk. I have a spin class and a presentation to prep. Wednesday, I send him a voice memo. Hey babe, I am making tacos. Come home. He does not respond. I eat the tacos alone in front of the television and feel the first pinch of unease. Friday, I drive to the river trail where Elias always runs at dawn. I wait on the wooden footbridge, arms crossed against the cold. He appears in gray sweatpants, earbuds in, breath fogging. When he sees me, he stops but does not remove the earbuds. I say his name. He pulls one bud out. I tell him I am sorry for the joke. I tell him it was just words. I tell him everyone knows I am sarcastic. He looks past me at the water. His voice is flat. You said you could replace me in a weekend. You said it in front of people who have watched me show up for you every single day. You laughed like it was nothing. I open my mouth to explain. He raises a hand. I am done proving I am worth keeping, Mara. Done. He jogs away. I stand on the bridge until the sun is high and my feet are numb. That evening I drive to Jonah House. Elias is on the porch tying his shoes. I step forward, holding a grocery bag of his favorite snacks like a peace offering. He looks up. I see no softness in his face. I say I miss him. I say the house feels empty. I say I can change. He stands. His voice is quiet. You already changed everything. You just did not notice. He walks past me to the sidewalk. I watch until he disappears around the corner. 2 weeks later, I am at the outdoor farmer's market, pretending I am not looking for him. Delilah spots me and steers me behind the honey booth. She says people are talking. She says they saw Elias loading boxes into his truck. She says he leased a studio over the bookstore in town. I laugh it off. Elias would never leave. He loves routine. He loves our dog, a scruffy mutt named Huxley who follows him like a shadow. That night I come home and find the living room half empty. The record player is gone. The navy armchair is gone. Huxley bowl sits dry. I call for the dog. No paws click on the hardwood. I check the backyard, the garage, the park. Nothing. I call Elias, straight to voicemail. I text, where is Huxley? He texts back, Huxley is with me. He chose the side that feeds him. I stare at the screen. My chest feels hollow. Saturday morning, I drive to the bookstore. Elias is outside on a ladder, painting the trim of his new apartment window. Huxley lies on the sidewalk, tail thumping when he sees me. I crouch to scratch his ears. Elias does not look down. I ask if we can talk. He keeps painting. I say I was wrong. I say I see how much I hurt him. I say I will do anything. He pauses, brush dripping white paint onto the rung. You already did everything, Mara. You just did it in the wrong direction. I feel tears prick. I hate crying in front of him. I whisper that I love him. He looks at me then, eyes calm. I believe you. But love was never the problem. Respect was. You cannot fix that with words. He climbs down, whistles for Huxley, and disappears inside. I stand on the sidewalk until the sun sets and the bookstore lights flick on, warm and yellow, and I am outside looking in. Months pass. Elias files for divorce. The papers arrive in a crisp envelope. I sign without reading because I already know what they say. I keep the house, but it feels like a storage unit with too many echoes. I run into our old circle at the outdoor beer garden by the old rail depot. They greet me politely and turn back to their pitchers. No one invites me to sit. I see Elias at a picnic table, laughing with Jonah and Delilah and a woman with curly hair who keeps touching his arm. Huxley is curled under the bench, content. I retreat to my car and sit with the windows fogging until the laughter fades. 1 year later, I am walking the same river trail alone at dusk. The footbridge creaks under my boots. I stop where I once waited for Elias and look at the reflection of the sky on the water. It looks like nothing is missing, but everything is gone. I understand now that some words are not jokes. They are tests. And I failed every single one. The wind carries the sound of a dog barking in the distance. I do not turn around.